Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a viewer requested tool review. You see, a few weeks back I did a review of the Kimo one-handed reciprocating saw. I'll put up a link to that in the corner so you can go watch that later if you like. Now after I did that review, one of my subscribers asked if I could do a review of the Kimo Cordless Ratchet. And as I have mentioned before, I always listen to what my viewers have to say and what reviews you guys ask me to do. That is why today we're going to be looking at this Kimo 12-volt cordless ratchet. This tool actually arrived very quickly, so I'm able to do this review right away. Sometimes some of the products I order take a long time to get to me. So if you have any tool reviews you would like me to do, go ahead and comment down below and let me know so I can put it in queue, get it ordered, and see how long it takes some of this stuff to get to me. So let's see what we have here today. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews, plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce a new product review video or DIY video. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Here's a shot of the box for you, and let's take a look at what we have inside. And here you have this Kimo cordless ratchet. Comes in a nice, sturdy, hard case. A nice hard case. And let me show you how it looks inside while it's in the case. And as you can see, it keeps it all nicely organized in here. So let me take all this out of here and we'll talk further. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. Now this is the Kimo 12-volt cordless ratchet, available on Amazon and on the Kimo website. I'll put both links below. Check and see which one gives you the best price whenever you're looking at these. And if I do find any discount codes, I'll be sure to include them down below so you can save yourself even more money. Now, at the time of making this video, you can get this ratchet kit in 3 different flavors, 3 different models you can choose from. Basically, you can get the combo kit that I have here, which I'll explain fully in a moment, but this combo kit at the making of this video retails for $76.45. If you want to save yourself some more money, what you can do is order the other one, which is basically just the ratchet itself, a rapid charger, and 1 battery in a soft bag. None of the other stuff is included. That one retails for $59.45, and you can save yourself some money. Or they also do have a long neck version of this, which you can check the price at the time that you're watching it, because we're not going to talk about it today. That's not part of what we're doing. But that one does give you an extra 2 or 3 inches. The head is longer than this one, about this much more. So you can look into that if you want the long head design. Now this combo kit I thought was the best value for the money, so this is the one that I got. What you get in this combo kit is you get the ratchet itself, you get the 60-minute rapid charger, you get 2 12-volt batteries, you get the hard case to keep it all in, you get 7 sockets and 1 adapter from 3/8 to 1/4. And the sockets, in case you're wondering what sizes you get 10 millimeter, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17. So those are the most common ones, gives you a lot to work with. Keep them right in the case, already included in there. You don't have to go fumbling around whenever you pull this out that you need to use it. Now this kit right here, like all Kimo tools, comes with a 2-year warranty. Any trouble whatsoever, contact Kimo, they'll take care of you. The dimensions on this unit are 11 inches in length and 2 inches in width. So fairly compact, easy to get into tight to reach places. The weight on the unit without the battery is 1.7 pounds. If you add the battery, you're looking at about 2 pounds. Still, very lightweight tool considering what it is, that it's made out of metal and so forth, very lightweight. Now this unit has a lot of convenient features, which I'm going to explain to you. Let me pop in the battery right here and we'll take a look at some of them. Now one of the cool features it has is that it has a built-in LED right there. You can see the LED light right there. And that is cool for lighting up your work areas. As you all know, I'm sure if you've done any kind of automotive work, the engine bay is always a dark area and you never have enough light to do whatever it is you need to do. So having additional lighting right on your tool certainly goes a long way to light up your work area. The good thing about this LED is that it is pointed upward towards the tool in your work area. Whatever it is you're working on, the tool head right here is what you need lit up. Some other ratchets that I've seen out there, the light points away from the tool head, which is not convenient. You want it to point right up here. As you can see on my hand right there, it lights it up right here. So if this is the area you're working on, this is what it's going to light up, which is ideal. It also has, as you can see right here, a battery level indicator. Some tools out there do not include this, which I think is a big mistake. Having a battery level indicator on your tool is very important, because one of the things about these 12-volt batteries from any manufacturer, doesn't matter who you look at, none of these 12-volt ever have a battery level indicator. They were never designed to have it, and I guess nobody ever thought to put them in. So regardless of brand, none of them will include that. So if your tool doesn't have a battery level indicator, you have no way of knowing how much charge each battery has. This way, you pop it into the tool and you know if you need to recharge it or not. So that's very convenient right there. This tool also has a very convenient rubber overmold to make it easy for you to grip the tool and keep it from slipping out of your hands. And I like this rubber overmold. Actually, when you feel it, it's very nice. It's nice and rubbery and has a lot of good ridges on it to really give you a good grip. And as it says on their website and so forth, this rubber overmold is chemical resistant. So if you get oil, gasoline, or any chemicals on your hands, you don't need to worry about touching this and having it swell up and get ruined in the future. It is chemical resistant, so it'll hold up to a lot of abuse. The good thing also is that they put the rubber overmold down here where your hand is, and they also included a rubber overmold on the top area in case you need to use, for some reason, both hands. So if you're gripping down here, you can also grip up here and get a good solid grip on whenever you're using the tool to maneuver it into a position, torquing away at something, etc. So they actually went the extra mile and gave you 2 areas of rubber overmold. That is very convenient right there. Now this unit also has a metal paddle right there, which I think is very nice, unlike some ratchets which have plastic paddles. I really don't like that. And the metal paddle has a texturized finish to it, again making it very easy for you to grip it and your hand's not going to slip on and off of it because of the texture that it has. So I like that feature right there very nicely. It does include a lock button, as you can see right there, where you can lock out the tool, so that way it doesn't get accidentally turned on when you put it in a tool bag, your drawer of your toolbox, etc. So you can see it's on, and you can lock it, and now it won't go anywhere. So that way you can lock your tool, and you don't need to worry about draining your battery by accident. It does have a variable speed trigger, which as you can see, you can go slow, medium, or faster. So it gives you a lot of flexibility for whatever project it is you're doing. It is variable speed and it will go up to 400 RPMs. This tool also does put out 40 foot-pounds of torque. As far as the batteries go, you get 2 12-volt batteries that are 2 amp-hour batteries, lithium-ion batteries, and they basically have a 1,000 recharge life cycle. So that's longer than most batteries, which are about a 500 or so. So that's very good right there. The rapid charger is a 60-minute rapid charger, and it does work that way very good. I've tested numerous amount of Kimo chargers. They all live up to what they say. They live up to being really, really fast chargers. And if you want to do some cross-shopping with this tool, I suggest you look up the Milwaukee tool, and you're going to see that this design is very, very similar to a Milwaukee ratchet. So if you like Milwaukee tools, this tool will satisfy everything Milwaukee does at a fraction of the price. So check that out right there. Look at it online and you'll see it's almost an identical tool. So this tool is excellent for working on automotive use, furniture assembly, cabinets, anything that you need to get into a nice, tight, hard to reach area, and for putting in screws, sockets, bolts, etc. Whatever you need to do, nuts and bolts, all that kind of good stuff, this tool will take care of that for you. And since a lot of my viewers are Harbor Freight shoppers and you love to do cross comparison with Harbor Freight, let's do a little cross comparing with this tool. Now the only cordless electric ratchet that Harbor Freight has at the time of making this video is their Hercules line. And their Hercules line, I think, is nothing compared to this tool right here. This tool is a heck of a lot better than the Harbor Freight Hercules line for several reasons. First of all, the Hercules, you buy it and it is tool only. The Hercules line like this one, basically it is $90 for the ratchet alone. Does not include batteries, chargers, sockets, any of this stuff. Nothing is included. So $90 for the ratchet alone. This tool comes in with all this at a fraction of that price. The Hercules line puts out 40 foot-pounds just like this one does, but it is slower that it only puts out 275 RPMs, where this one will go up to 400 RPMs. So this is much faster when you're trying to get things done or undone. This gives you a lot more speed on the rotation of the head. The Hercules tool also has a couple of weird designs that personally I do not like. Some people out there may not care, but personally speaking, and this is all personal because the tool is something you're going to use yourself, so it has to be comfortable for you. Couple of things I don't like is, first of all, the switch, the paddle. They don't have a paddle design like this. It has a built-in switch design, and I'll put a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. And unlike most ratchets where the paddle is right here at the middle and the switch is right here in the middle of the ratchet itself, making it easier for you to hold it and press it, because you're going to press in right here in the middle. The Hercules line doesn't have it up here. You have to press down here at the bottom, which basically means you're going to be off kilter. All the heavy weight is going to be up here, and you're not going to be properly balanced because your hand is too far down to the bottom. Personally, I don't like that. I think the best design is a tool that you hold in the middle so you're more properly balanced and can move it around to different angles much more conveniently. Then all you do is press the trigger right there and do whatever it is you need to do. So the trigger paddle design that Hercules has, I don't like. Secondly is the battery design. You see how sleek this 12-volt battery is, that it fits right into the cartridge here of the base of the unit. It doesn't get in your way. Hercules, on the other hand, has a big, bulky battery like this design. Now, this is a 20-volt. I know that. The Hercules is a 12-volt. So I'm only using this for design comparison, not the voltage. Keep that in mind. But the Hercules one, basically, the battery attaches down here at the bottom. So you have this big, bulky design. It's still a 12-volt battery, but it has a big, bulky design where it blocks you getting into hard-to-reach areas. So what is better for you? This design here or a big, bulky battery down here at the bottom where it makes it harder for you to get into hard-to-reach areas? Personally, I don't like this big, boxy battery down here at the bottom. I prefer this design, so I think this is a much better design right here. All right, so let's put this guy through some testing and see what it can do. All right, guys, let's do a little bit of testing right here. Let's do first a speed test, and then we'll do a torque test to see how far down this can go. So I pre-drilled this hole right now, and I'm going to sink this lag bolt in it, and we're going to see exactly how fast it is putting it in and taking it back out. That'll give you some idea of the performance of the Kimo ratchet. Then I'm going to flip this over to this side and drill that lag bolt right into the wood without pre-drilling, and we're going to push it in all the way with the Kimo ratchet. So let's see how that performs. For right now, this is pre-drilled. Let's sink it and then take it back out and see how it works. Let's do that. There you go. That gives you an idea how much of a time saver it is putting stuff in with this instead of doing it by hand. Now let's take it back out. And there we go. Now to give you an idea how long it takes by hand, let me just do a little bit for you. I put it in right now. If you're doing it by hand, you're basically doing this the whole time. And look at it, I've only gone down maybe a couple threads doing this. Having the Kimo obviously makes it a whole lot faster than doing it this way. So that gives you an idea on the time savings. Now let's take it out. Now let me flip it over. I'll put this side up, which has no drilling on it, and we'll put that lag bolt into there. All right, so let's put this puppy in here and see how it performs. Like I said, no drilling in here, going straight into the block of wood. Now that's pretty good right there. It took it all the way down to the bottom, as you can see, and there was no drilling in here. So it torqued it all the way down by itself. Now let's take it back out. And there you have it. Ooh, that gets hot. Put it into the block of wood and torqued it out all by itself. As you can see, there was no pre-drilling on there first, so that went in all by itself. That's pretty decent right there. Alright guys, so let's put this to a little bit of testing and use it in some real world applications. As you can see, I have a couple of bolts right here in front of me. These are bolts that were installed from the factory, never been replaced, never been touched, never been moved at all. So they're still at the same factory specs that they came from. So I'm going to show you right now, this is a 10mm that came in the case with the Kimo. So actually, I just pulled it right out and I decided to use it. And I'm going to show you right now in real world use how convenient it is right here. When you put it right there, you can see the lighting, how conveniently it lights up what you're working on. And basically, let's put it to undo. And right there, it undoes that bolt very easily for me. There you go, right there. So if you're undoing stuff, it actually performs rather quickly. Put it back and tighten it back up. And there you go. It speeds things up very, very conveniently. Let's do this other one. When you're taking things apart, it sure makes it a whole lot faster than if you have to spin it by hand. Put it back. There you go. Tightened it up very nicely. So it's very, very easy, whatever it is you're working on, if you need to undo things. Oh, I'm tightening it. Let me go the other way. And there you go, that pops out. Actually, that's pretty hard to get that out of there. It didn't come out. That bolt was pretty tight in there, but it comes right out. Tighten it back up. As you can see, it makes short work out of doing all this kind of stuff. Alright guys, there you have it. A viewer requested review and demonstration of the Kimo 12-volt cordless electric ratchet combo kit. I think this is a very good tool to add to your tool collection. If you've been looking for a cordless ratchet but couldn't justify the high cost of other brands, here is a great alternative. This tool is a real time saver and has plenty of power to put in or take out any bolts that you throw at it. You saw how it sunk that lag bolt into that block of wood with no trouble at all. I would say that this is a very complete combo kit at a very affordable price. Check out their website for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.